Yeah, the injury's good, mate. It's come along really well. The club's been really good about it, but obviously I'd love to be out on the track at the moment, but doctor's taking it very precautious and just trying to get it right, and I'll probably have a few more training sessions before Christmas and then really ramp it up after the new year.
So you should be back into the sort of the full training in January?
Yeah, well, hopefully before that. They said 2 weeks, but you always know with guidelines and that, they always like to stretch them out a bit, so I'm not trying to get my hopes up now, just trying to get everything right and get my body really strong and fit, and hopefully be able to have a really good pre-season that's left over Christmas.
It was an ankle, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the ankle. Yeah, it's feeling really good now. So I hurt the ankle early last year. It was probably first round 1 of school footy, so I missed the whole season with school. They initially thought it would have been right, just sort of keeping it the way it was, and then I came back and did a few runs and stuff, and it was sort of swelling up a bit, and they sort of and ahed, and then thought that they better take the more cautious option and clean it out now, save than getting into a full pre-season and having to do it then and missing out on the whole thing. So it's probably pretty smart what they've done now and just getting it right, and hopefully be able to be on the track soon with the boys, so it'll be good.
Having the number 7 of the coach, that add any more pressure?
Yeah, I suppose it does a little bit, but no, Rats is good. It's always sort of keeping me on my toes a bit. So, look, I'm just happy to be here, and any number would have suited me. It's just it doesn't make a good player, so you've got to wait till you get out in the park first, and hopefully I'll be able to put it on one day. Yeah, the club did offer me the number 16. That was before Andrew Collins was here, but I sort of thought I'd really, as much as I thank my dad for helping me get here. I want to be sort of my own player. I don't really want to be known as the son of. I want to be, Dylan Buckley. I want to be my own sort of player. So as much as it's good to be, compared to him sometimes, and having the statues around the club like all the boys, and walking into the locker sometimes and you see all Dad's mates' names, it's sort of surreal. But then, I sort of want to forge my own career path. Yeah, Dad's he's always there for a helping hand, but he's really good like that. He doesn't try and put his head in too much. He knows that Carlton's a great club, and the support and the coaching they've got around the place is second to none, so he's not going to try and butt in too much. But if I have any questions off the field or anything like that, Dad's always there to help me out. I suppose there's a little bit of pressure, but I try not to think about that. You just got to sort of look at the players like Gary Ablett and even Wadey down the club now. Like, he's had a quiet word to me about it, and players are going to, obviously the older Carlton faithful are going to remember Dad, but like I said before, I sort of want to forge my own sort of career path and make my own player. As much as Dad's, the people love Dad around the club. We're different sort of players, and I just love to play my sort of game. Look, I'm not going to set any expectations to myself yet. Obviously, I just want to get the body right. I'd love to just play a consistent year of footy and get a few games in. They've got a new coach in Robert Hyde at the Northern Blues, so I'm really looking forward to playing down there with a few of the boys, and I think we've got a pretty young team down there, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. But I'm not going to put any expectations on myself to play at the top level next year. Obviously, I've got a lot of work to do on my body and strength and stuff like that. So we'll just keep that for the future. But if it came up one day, you wouldn't say no.